Outsiders from ASEAN, criticize. While you're there in ASEAN, you will still invoke non-intervention in internal affairs of the state. Yes, I said we will. When we always do. Huwag kayong makikialam sa amin. In fact, even with it, pinapakialaman pa tayo ng outsiders kung gusto nila makialam, no? Anyway, what we said, non-intervention, and when I was defending the charter sa harap ni Miriam Defensor Santiago, may she rest in peace, that question was raised by me by one NGO who I don't think she understood what a state is. Sabi niya sa akin, bakit yung pa nilalagay yan sa ASEAN Charter? Di yung human rights ng mga people hindi madedefend. Excuse me. Take a good look at the Charter of the United Nations. It has human rights and fundamental freedoms. Correct? And it has the non-intervention clause. Despite the non-intervention clause, umunlad ang human rights and fundamental freedoms in the UN. So why will that not happen in ASEAN? Bakit mo pinapaalis yan? Sabi ko, if we just follow the theory and you know your political science and you know your government and your public administration and your diplomacy, ito lang ang simple kako. One of the major elements of a state is sovereignty. You have people, you have nation, you have government, and the ultimate one is sovereignty. Alisin mo yung sovereignty dahil wala dyan sa aalisin natin sa charter. Then you will not have the states. Alisin mo yung states, then you will not have ASEAN. After all, ASEAN is made up of 10 member states. So, alisin mo yung ASEAN, what the hell are we doing here? Bakit tayo nandito? It's an element of the state. You cannot erase it. It will stay there. And it's a safeguard. What is happening is that it is abused. That is where ASEAN, some countries should assert themselves and tell some other countries, hoy, kung yan ang intervention na yan, sasabihin mo, you cannot intervene, can you please justify to me if what I'm doing with you is an intervention? Partners na tayo, kinokonsulta kita, pumapayag ka. Hindi pa ba yung cooperation? Huwag mong abusuhin yung non-intervention. 10 tayong nagtutulungan. We have to intervene with your permission, with your concurrence, with your cooperation. So, ba't mo i-invoke ang non-intervention pagdating ng certain point? Gusto sabihin nyo, ayaw mong gawin. The will is not there. So, do not mix up the non-existence of your political will by setting up, do not interfere in my internal affairs. Ang klaro niya, you're not ready to do the cooperation. The political will does not exist. Alright. The second problem with ASEAN is the process of consensus. There's nothing wrong with making decisions through consensus. That's so Asian, particularly Southeast Asia. But when we started ASEAN in seeking consensus as the decision-making process, one country or two countries who object will come forward and say, I object to that decision, but this is the alternative I am proposing. Ngayon, hindi na ganon. Once ang bayan ayaw sabihin, I object. But that is not consensus building. That is vetoing power. That ASEAN should be reminded. Alright? That is another weakness. The other one is the spread of information about ASEAN. That is where they need the media. And the spread of information about what is concrete, substantive, and benefits the welfare of the people of ASEAN, where does it exist? That is exist in the media. Kayo, sa PPI. Outlets and channels of televisions. The information services of the Secretariat in Jakarta. Hello, where are you? Where is that program? Wala. So don't blame ASEAN. Blame the actors who are supposed to do their jobs. Wala eh. That is a weakness of ASEAN. I think up to that point, I have said enough. I'll be ready to answer your questions if I can answer them. Thank you very much.